Welcome to ISM 6930, Data Visualization. My name is Han Reichgeld and I will be the facilitator for this course. The course includes an extensive syllabus which you will be asked to read in the first week and which will give you details on course learning outcomes, the course schedule and the way in which your performance in the course will be assessed. However, I thought I'd highlight a few points about the course as we get started. The course has two observations as its starting point. The first observation is that organizations are collecting increasing amounts of data about their customers, their products, their operations, their competitors, and so on. The data collected can be used and analyzed to gain insights into the organization and to improve organizational decision making. The discipline of using data to gain insights about the organization is called data analytics or business intelligence. One of the earliest adopters of data analytics has been the retail sector, with Walmart being perhaps the most ardent adopter. Walmart has extensively used data analytics to conduct so-called market basket analyses. Market basket analysis involves finding out what products are bought at the same time and using this information to determine the optimum layout of the store. While some of the results of market basket analysis are obvious, many baskets that contain pasta also contain pasta sauce. Others are less so. For example, Walmart is alleged to have found out that many baskets that contain disposable diapers, especially for newborns, also contain beer. It's of course not too difficult to explain this once you found out. Disposable diapers for newborns are more likely to be bought by new fathers, and as many of you who've had young babies know, new fathers need beer. Walmart used this information in deciding on the most appropriate layout of its stores. And those of you who are familiar with the layout in Walmart stores, especially the traditional layouts, will now understand why disposable diapers can be found right at the end of the beer aisle. This course will not be an in-depth coverage of the various techniques available to you to perform data analysis. There are other courses in the MBA program that do so. Rather, and this brings us to the second point that this course is built on, obtaining insights from your data is all good and well. If you do not convince these insights convincingly to those who need to know, the organizational decision makers, then the insights that you gained are essentially useless. One of the most powerful ways of communicating insights is through visualizations. As we start the course, we will see examples of how insights can be shared more convincingly through pictures, graphics, animations, and other visualizations. We will see some examples of cases where a picture is really worth a lot more than 1,000 words. Not surprisingly, using visualizations to communicate insights gleaned from data is data visualization, and this then is the focus of the course. The course will use a number of different teaching techniques. You will use powerful Excel add-ons, Power Pivot, Power Query, and Power View, including Power Map, to conduct some data analysis and data visualization. The course will contain some small mini projects to help you become comfortable with these add-ons, but the expectation is that you will be able to use the skills acquired through these many projects to conduct a significant individual project for your organization. There are some links to publicly available datasets in case you can't find a good dataset from your organization that you can use. Also, let me know if you do have a good dataset, but your organization is reluctant to share it. I would be more than happy to sign a non-disclosure agreement. 4 more things. First, there are detailed instructions on how to complete the various many projects, but simply using them will not enable you to develop the skills you need. You are therefore encouraged to try to solve the various problems yourself. Should you find yourself stuck and feel compelled to use the detailed instructions, you will lose some points. The number of points you lose is clearly indicated in the material itself. Second, this is a relatively new course, and I'm sure that it's going to need significant improvements. I rely on you to help me identify and make these improvements, and I've created a discussion forum for you to post your suggestions. So whenever you think that we covered a particular concept poorly, or omitted some material, or included material that was too obvious, let me know. I'll be highly appreciative of whatever suggestions you make. Third, while the relationship between the course objectives listed in the syllabus and the various assessments will be clear, there is one assessment that may need some explanation. Research on online learning indicates that reflection on the learning process, especially in adult learners, leads to better outcomes. I would therefore like you to take a few minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, at the end of each module to reflect on what you learned and whether you achieved the learning outcomes that we set for the module, and how what you learned is relevant or is likely to be relevant to your professional career. At the end of the course, you're asked to hand in a reflective essay. While it is of course possible for you to simply postpone all the reflection to the end, I would suggest to you that it will be easier to write this essay if you make some notes for yourself at the end of each module. And finally, let me finish by saying that I look forward to working with you in this course. I think it's going to be fun. Thank you.